Good morning, it is Wednesday, February 5th. So the majority of my day today will be doing administrative stuff. We need to do a belt order, we need to do a steel order. If I have any time, I'll be getting some more knives ready for heat treat. Both Yake and I have some stuff that is really close. So some of these are the customs that I'm working on right now, and then other things are for stock. I'm thinking this one actually may go off to the home butcher out in San Antonio. It'll have a long handle on it. It'll be a hog splitter, or we may keep the first one here. We'll see, and we may just get their feedback on it. Otherwise, like grind lines, if I get the chance to, I would love to be able to do that. And if I get all of that done, then I'll be working on Vaudeville because I've got to get those finished and out the door as soon as possible. So that's what my day looks like, and I hope it goes really well and I get more knife making done than I expect. Have a great day. Good morning, it is Thursday, February 6th. So today I will be grinding on the knives I was talking about grinding on yesterday. So admin yesterday, we got the steel orders done. We had to buy it from two different companies. We tried to save on shipping by buying it from one, but didn't happen this time just due to prices and availability of the thicknesses and dimensions we wanted. Got the first part of the belt order accomplished, so I contacted the people we needed to because we're almost basically direct distribution now. It's not just going on a website and ordering it, it's going through a sales rep. So got that done and had an hour to spend at the end of the day to start teaching Daniel how to sharpen straight razors. So one of his family members had brought in some really old straight razors, great edge geometry on them. So his first straight razor he sharpened last night, did a great job, and took right about an hour, which is what I find straight razors take to sharpen, even when you've been doing it a long time. So he did a great job, super pleased with that, and then he's got one more to sharpen for his cousin. And we'll go through that probably tonight. So today I'll be grinding on the same knives I was supposed to yesterday, getting them ready for heat treat because Yake has been killing it. I think he has like almost a dozen knives ready for sharpening, not sharpening, for heat treat now. He went through a random box that we have of knives that have been started, but they are all at really random different stages of completion, all pre-heat treat, but some of them have drill holes, some of them don't. So he was able to take a couple slicers out of there and get them ready for heat treat. Lots of high carbon stuff, which is really cool because we always talk about having more high carbon in stock, but then it doesn't happen often. So it'll be really cool to have more high carbon stuff in stock, and the fact that Yake has picked it up and is going on and finishing it is just super cool. So we'll be doing a heat treat tomorrow or Saturday. I'll be getting my stuff ready probably today, so hopefully it'll be tomorrow. And that's my day. See everyone tomorrow. Good morning. Today is Friday, February 7th. So I had a lovely day, almost completely full of knife making yesterday. So I got everything ready for heat treat. The big stuff, as well as some of the little stuff. So everything is cleaned up as much as we do pre-heat treat. A couple cool new handle designs for stock. So this is another evolution of the stubby, and then we're going to do a longer version of this as well. But even in my big hand, that fits the whole hand, but then when you pinch up on it, it's also really nice. So however you do your pinch, but then like I said, you can still full hand net. So some cool stuff for customs, as well as a little bit of the vintage set for stock. And like I said on Instagram, if anyone has ideas on other vintage knives from around the world to add to the set. So I'm going to do a set, but it's not going to be like, oh, you've got to buy everything as the set. I just want to kind of standardize the vintage knives that I do, because like when I saw this cleaver, I absolutely fell in love with it. Old big slicers, okay, we've got that, but like, you know, some paring knife, utility, whatever really random, like boning knives from wherever in the world. If you have any ideas on that, I'd appreciate it. You sending it to me, because these are knives that I've literally seen come into the shop, which were just super cool. And I'm like, hey, I want to make that, but I haven't seen everything in the shop. So any ideas? Sweet. So I should be doing a heat treat today, depending on what happens, or tomorrow, which if I push it off till tomorrow, then I can get some more stuff ready for heat treat. Otherwise, I will be working on Vaudeville because I need to get moving on that some more. So that's my day. I'll see everyone tomorrow. Good morning. It is Saturday, February 8th. So what I've got going on today, I got a little bit of progress made on this handle. So this blade has been done and has been sitting there waiting for me to finish the handle, or start on the handle, I should say. So we're going to do Cocobolo with red acrylic and stabilized Bubinga. And so you can see like that's all like ready to go on there. I just need to do the front bit, get it nice and a nice tight seam in there, and that'll go on the front. I also got a bunch of work done on Vaudeville, so I got these up where they're shinier. So we're talking about the ricasso area up here ahead of above the grind lines. So this one was still fully raw when I started. It was right out of heat treat, so I've got a bit more scale to remove off of that one. I'm just leveling things out, and so I'll start with that, and then I'll get going into grind lines, and hopefully be able to get these at least close to where on Wednesday I can start the handle production for them, because I'm doing an entire set right now, and then I have some more that have been heat treated that I'll start grinding on those once these handles are on, because there's a day there where I can't work on them. So that's my plan for today, and then like always on a Saturday, we do the admin stuff and we prep for the market tomorrow. So good news, bus is at the mechanics. It's been there most of the week, just having all the fluids changed, all that kind of thing, the preventative maintenance behind a lot of mechanical vehicles and stuff. So he should be done with that today, and that means over the weekend, or over my weekend, I'll be able to start taking the stuff off of it, all the decals, and hopefully be able to buy paint on Tuesday. And I'll have to completely tape off everything, all of that. So that's exciting. Also, the Cerakote will be here today, so I'll be able to start playing with that Wednesday, Thursday, because Daniel's Bayonet projects are ready for the Cerakote on the scabbards. So I need to get going on that pretty quickly. I assume I'm the one doing it, but you know, who knows? Maybe Daniel wants to do it, and we'll see. So that's my plan for the day and the weekend. I'll see everybody on Wednesday. Have a great one.
Hey everyone, it is Wednesday, February 5th, our Tuesday, showing you what's going on in my world. Basically going to start with a bunch of refurbs this week and today, starting with my World War II Japanese bayonets, and by my I don't mean my own, but the ones that I'm working on. Basically going to do my best to rehab and clean up this blade as best as I can. Sandblast these handles so that way I get a lot of this rust and any of this corrosion in these little joints. Once I get that taken care of, polish them back up. I've also got some scabbards I'll be working on and hopefully getting them Cerakoted. But just showing you the starting kind of phase of these guys. Shouldn't take me too long, as long as I don't get too interrupted. And I will show you more progress mañana, guys. Other than that, I will see you then. Bye-bye. Hey everyone, it's Thursday, February 6th, our Wednesday, showing you what's going on in my world. Basically, got the sheath taken care of for this refurb I've got done. In all honesty, Steven helped me out with this guy and basically banged this out. I did pretty much the knife while he did that. He's basically taken the whole leather shop as his hostage, so he's basically let us know if he needs anything, if we need anything taken care of, that he'll do it, and we stay out of the leather shop. Kind of cool, but I also thank him for it. Anyways, I've got the bayonets pretty much glued up and sealed where I want them. I'll be sandblasting the blades and the whole thing here shortly, so that way I get a cleanup on the blades and clean up in areas that I won't be able to clean up myself on the grinders. And then I'll be hand sanding and bringing everything down on the handles while polishing up the blades and the rest of the metallic on the handles. So tomorrow I should show you a pretty nice little product after sharpening, of course. So other than that, guys, I will show you what the progress I've got mañana, and I will see you then. Bye. Hey, what's up, everyone? It is February 7th, Friday, our Thursday, showing you what's going on in my world. Update with the bayonets. The blades are done, so basically got the whole knife cleaned up. Came out pretty much how I had imagined. Had a good amount of time having to seal up a lot of these handles. They're just old. Once I've got them kind of all the crud off of them, it was just a lot of exposured cracks that I had to fill in. So you'll see a little bit of gloss where that epoxy's kind of set in. But all the hardware finished beautifully. The next thing I'll be doing on these guys, I'm just waiting for some Cerakote to come in. We'll be Cerakoting these guys black. Once that's taken care of, this project will be done. In the meantime, that will be paused, and I've got 2 other small projects. So I have a customer whose small folders I will do a refurbish on. This should take me pretty much a few hours. Drop these in the sonic cleaner, get them functioning well, because this one's a little stiff. It's got some rust in it, as you can tell. I'm not going to sandblast this one just because of this material in between them. I just didn't want to put too much pressure on that material and make something come off or possibly damage it. And this one's a pretty easy one. It's a demarked buck, so pretty standard cleaning on this guy, and then I'll sharpen him. I'll probably flatten that out though, right there by the blade, this exposed blade choil. I think they put that in after themselves, and so I'll flatten that out so that way it doesn't hurt anybody in case he's using it as that, and then sharpen the rest of this. That will be done with that, and I will be knocking the handle off of this guy, probably putting some dark walnut on here, and getting that glued up hopefully today, just as long as the tang isn't too beat up. If I can sandblast that and not have to worry about any other work done to that, that should be pretty easy. The angle will be the only thing I'll have to really worry about, but I've done a few of them, so I'm not confident enough to be cocky, but confident enough to know I'll get it taken care of. That's pretty much my day in a nutshell, guys. Hopefully I can show you some progress tomorrow, and we will see you then. Bye. Hey everyone, it is Saturday, February 8th, our Friday, showing you what's going on in my world. Basically, on to the refurbs I did yesterday. As you can see, the folders are nice and polished up. Blades are looking spectacular. And I'm going to sharpen these bad boys up, call the customer. They're pretty much ready to go. Pretty basic, simple. They fold a lot better, cleaned out a bunch of the mechanisms, so now we have great use out of all these guys. They all fold back in. And so yeah, that was a real quick and easy one. And then the rehandle, I got the walnut on last night, so I'll be bringing this down and then hopefully getting a hand sanding tonight. And right when I sharpen the 2 smaller knives, I'm also going to sharpen the bayonets. And so that'll be the majority of my work. If I can get into anything else today, that'd be great. And I hope everyone has a great weekend, and I will see you guys.